All right. Good morning, class, and welcome to our class today. Right. So today we will continue with lesson 10, 11, and 12. All right. So I hope all of y'all are ready. Okay, class, let's look at this picture. Or can you all see my slides?
Can, teacher.
Okay, so what is written on my slides?
Mysterious places in the world.
All right, mysterious places in the world. Right. So can you all think of any mysterious place that you know in this world? So it can be any part of this world. Anyone or any ideas? Or do you know any mysterious places near your home or maybe in your village or somewhere in Malaysia? Have you all heard of any mysterious places? A place full of mystery. Do you know anything? Okay, can someone try to tell me anywhere that you know? You all don't read storybooks? Do you all read any storybooks? Have you all ever come across any mysterious places in this world? Okay, can you all hear me, class?
Yes.
All right, so can you all tell me any mysterious places or place that you know?
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle. All right. Okay, any other place? You only know Bermuda Triangle, is it? Okay, so let's look at this. All right. Okay, so this is the three places are actually given in your textbook. Okay, the first one, Bermuda Triangle. All right, we have heard about this place. Okay, it's a mysterious place, but we actually do not know where, exactly where is it, what happens here, there, or, they say many people have gone missing in this place. Okay, we don't know what's going on there actually. All right, you see the triangle. Okay, it's between Miami, Florida, okay, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Okay, can you see the shape of this triangle? So there's lots of mysteries that has taken place in this place. So that is why they call this the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, so later we will come to this. All right. Okay, let's look at this place, Area 51 Alien Center. Okay, if you watch English movies and all that, you would have come across this word or this place called Area 51. Okay, they say it's also a mysterious place. Okay, later we'll read about this place. Okay, another place. Okay, Teotihuacan. All right, so this is also another mysterious place. Okay, after this, we will read about these places. All right, so before we go any further, we are going to watch a video. All right, so you listen and you watch this video. Okay, before that, okay, just let's look at this picture again. All right, so look at the main picture. What is this place? Is it scary? Why? Find these things in the picture. Okay, when you look at this picture, what comes to your mind? Are you joyful? Are you happy? Are you excited when you see this picture? Can you all see this picture?
Yes.
Can, teacher.
Okay, you can see. Okay, so do you think if I let you to go to this place alone, will you happily go?
No.
No.
Sure. You wouldn't want to try to go there. What is so, what is so eerie about this place? Where do you think this place is?
Has chilling atmosphere.
Pardon? Did you say a scary atmosphere?
Yes.
It's scary. All right. Okay, so let's look at these words here. Okay. Can you find a crow in this picture?
Yes.
All right, this is a crow. All right, next one, a full moon. Can you see the full moon?
Yes.
All right. Okay, can you see the grave?
Yes.
All right, so this is the grave. That means dead people are buried there. Okay, and then the last one, can you see a spirit?
Yes.
All right, okay. So so this, when you look at all this kind of a situation or scenario or this place, okay, it does look creepy or it does look scary. All right, okay, watch this video first.
FT28, this is Fort Lauderdale.
Do you read?
FT28 to Fort Lauderdale, do you have a fix yet?
The myth of the Bermuda Triangle began on the 5th of December 1945, when a group of 5 aircraft mysteriously disappeared.
Everything is wrong. Even the ocean looks different.
Flight 19 was a routine training mission of 5 Avenger torpedo bombers. The 3-seater Avenger was the US Navy's top ship and submarine killer. It could carry up to 2,000 pounds of ordnance and had a range of 1,000 miles. The Avenger was robust and reliable. The doomed Flight 19 left Fort Lauderdale at 2:10 on a clear winter's afternoon. 4 hours after they took off, they vanished into thin air. Fearing the worst, a naval air search rescue plane took off into the darkening skies. 20 minutes later, at 7:47 p.m., the rescue plane also disappeared. After a massive search, no wreckage was found, and nothing was ever heard from them again. Until now. Over the last 60 years, this mystery has sustained the wildest theories about what strange forces could be at work out here. Legend has it that the triangle covers the seas between Miami, the island of Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, an area of 1.5 million square miles. Since 1492, when Columbus first sailed into the area and saw strange lights in the sky, the list of unexplainable disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle has grown. Thousands of ships and planes have simply vanished. No warning, no distress calls, no wreckage. Richard Weiner has written many best-selling books about these strange disappearances.
We don't know our own planet. We know more about the moon. We're probably learning more about Mars than we know of our own planet. We know about the Earth, but we don't know about the sea.
The boatyards of Key West hum with stories about those who were lost in the triangle. Stories of giant sea monsters, cosmic time warps, spinning compasses, and holes in the ocean that swallowed ships have echoed throughout the world. Yet the disappearances continue.
I would say there's some kind of a anomaly going on down there that we can't explain. Something that goes on down far, far below the deepest rays, the last rays of sunlight, way down. There's something going on down there.
All right. Okay, class, you watched that video, right? Okay, can you all hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so does it look scary?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, so that is all about Bermuda Triangle. Okay, it's still a mysterious place. We don't know what has happened. Thousands of ships have gone missing. We really don't know. Okay, even like in our country when MH370 went missing, till now it's a mystery. Some people even say probably it went into Bermuda Triangle. We don't know. All right, so it's a mystery. So like that guy, the writer just now, he said, you know, human beings, they have tried to conquer this world by learning about the moon, the sky, the sun and all that. But they have yet to learn about the sea. All right, so that is Bermuda Triangle. All right. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, read about these mysterious places and match the photos to the description. Okay, the first one, Area 51. Okay, you have picture A, picture B, and picture C. Okay, Area 51, this place is a military base in the USA. Some people believe it is the top secret site where bodies of aliens and some of their technology were taken after a UFO crashed in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. So which one do you think? Is it picture A, picture B, or picture C?
B.
Okay, let's check the answer. All right, yes, it is picture B. Okay, the next one, Teotihuacan, located near Mexico City. Okay, Teotihuacan was an important city. People lived there for more than 700 years, but then they left suddenly. We don't know who built it or what they called it later. Later it became important to the Aztecs, who gave it its name, which according to legend means the place where the gods were created. So which one you think is Teotihuacan?
C.
Okay, let's check it. All right. Okay. Then the last one, Bermuda Triangle. This is a mysterious area of the sea off the coast of Florida, where thousands of ships and planes have vanished over the centuries. Are the disappearances due to natural disasters, strange magnetic forces, or aliens? Okay, which one is the answer?
A.
Okay, the answer is A. All right. Okay. All right. So today, it's actually a reading lesson. So we are going to read a passage about a house of mystery. Okay, but you don't worry. I'm going to play a recording and you are going to read while the recording is being played. Okay, are you all ready?
Yes.
All right. So if you can't see this page, okay, what you have to do is you take out your textbook and turn to page 18. Okay, if you have your download textbook, turn to page 18. All right. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Unit 2. Reading.
A House of Mystery. In 1884, heartbroken Sarah Winchester left her home in Connecticut on the east coast of the USA, as well as the graves of her husband and only child, and traveled across the country to California, where a strange obsession awaited her. Did she know that it would last for the rest of her life? When her husband passed away, Sarah inherited the Winchester Gun and Rifle Company, which had made the Winchester family very wealthy. After the deaths of her child and husband, Sarah fell into a deep depression and decided to consult a medium. According to some sources, the medium explained that her family was being haunted by the ghosts of American soldiers and others killed by Winchester rifles. Supposedly, the deaths of her daughter and husband had been caused by these spirits, and Sarah Winchester might be the next victim. The medium said that to keep the ghosts happy, Sarah had to build a huge house for them. As long as she never stopped building the house, her life would not be in danger. Sarah left Connecticut for California. There, in 1884, she bought a small, unfinished farmhouse, and over the next 38 years, she employed builders around the clock to add on room after room and story after story. The building work never stopped, not even for weekends or holidays, and it produced the house known today as the Winchester Mystery House. It originally had 7 floors, but after an earthquake in 1906, it was reduced to 4. Apart from the house's strange architectural features, including a staircase that leads up to the ceiling, doors that open onto walls, and secret passages that run between rooms and behind walls, it was also unusually large. At the time of Sarah Winchester's death, it had 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 47 staircases, and 13 bathrooms. Sarah Winchester had strange habits too. Apparently, she never slept in the same bedroom 2 nights in a row because she wanted to confuse any evil spirits that were waiting for her. She also used to visit the Blue Room at the center of the house every night to communicate with the good spirits. She would ring a bell at midnight to call them, and again at 2 a.m. when it was time for them to leave. She would wear one of 13 special colored robes and ask them for guidance on her construction plans. A year after Sarah's death, the house was opened to the public. Since then, many people have described strange experiences there. Neighbors claim to hear a bell ring at midnight and at 2 a.m. A caretaker heard the sound of a screw slowly turning, then hitting the floor. He looked everywhere but found nothing. Tour guides have reported seeing a ghostly workman with a dark moustache in the basement of the house. Is the house truly haunted? No one can say with any certainty, but it is a fascinating story, and the Winchester Mystery House is still open for visitors who want to find out for themselves.
All right. So you understood this story?
Yes.
All right. So this is another mystery. All right. So when you look at this place, okay, this paragraph, okay, it talks about this lady, Sarah Winchester. All right. So her family, what were they doing? What company did they have? You see, her husband and her only child all died. So only left with her. Okay. They were all, okay, when you look at this, okay, can you see this blue highlighted word?
Yes,
Can you see?
teacher.
Okay, you can see, right? It. Okay, what is this it? See, in 1884, heartbroken, Sarah Winchester left her home in Connecticut on the east coast of the USA, as well as the graves of her husband and only child, and traveled across the country to California, where a strange obsession awaited her. Okay, a strange obsession meaning she was so wanting to do something. Okay, it was a very strange thing. Did she know that it would last for the rest of her life? So what is the it? What lasted rest of her life?
Building the house.
Again?
Building the house.
Building the house, no? But in this,
Obsession.
the strange obsession here. Okay, the strange obsession was what? For her to build a house. So it here talks about the strange obsession. Okay, her husband passed away. Okay, and then Sarah inherited meaning after the husband, it became her property. Okay, the Winchester Gun and Rifle Company. That means the husband's company was making guns and rifles. Okay, then what happened? They were very wealthy. They were very rich. Okay, and then after the death of her child and her husband, okay, she fell into depression. Okay, into a deep depression. So she was very sad because she missed them and all that. So she decided to consult a medium. What is a medium? What do you think is a medium? Any idea what is a medium? Okay, you try to understand here. Okay, what is that?
I think they could talk to spirits or something.
Yes, something like that. Okay. Okay. She decided to consult a medium. According to some sources, the medium explained that her family was being haunted by the ghosts of the American soldiers and others killed by the Winchester rifle. So, what happened here was the family was haunted. So, it has something to do with ghosts and spirits and all that. Just because the husband's company made guns and many people were killed using that guns. So, the spirit of those people who were killed started to attack her family. So the ones who were dead were the husband and the only child. All right. So she kind of knew something was not right. So that is why she started to consult mediums. So then supposedly the death of her daughter and husband had been caused by these spirits. And so Sarah knew that she would be the next victim. Okay, then what happened? The medium said that, this like, medium means, you go and see some witch doctors, they tell you, you have to do this, you have to do that in order for you to live happily and all that. So one of the mediums, when she consulted, said that she had to build a huge house for them. Okay, for them meaning for the spirits. As long as she never stopped building the house, her life would not be in danger. So they told her, you have to keep on building and building and building your house. So she left her place and then she bought a small unfinished house. Unfinished meaning a house which is empty. There's no other things inside. So for the next 38 years, what she did was she kept on adding rooms. That means she kept on doing renovations. Add another room, add another room. All right. And then it came up to 7 floors. And then after an earthquake, it became four stories. Okay. So at the end, what happened? She had 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 47 staircases, and 13 bathrooms. Okay. And then, and you see, she had built like that and she's all alone. And then she could never sleep in the same bedroom for 2 nights in a row. Okay, she wanted to confuse the spirit because she thought the spirit will think that, okay, today she sleeps here, the spirit will come there and disturb her. So she'll only sleep 2 days in one room. Then she will change her rooms. All right. And then what happened? She also used to visit the blue room at the center of the house every night to communicate with good spirits. Okay, she would ring a bell at midnight to call them again at 2 a.m. when it was time for them to leave. Okay, she would wear one of the 13 special colored robes and ask them for guidance on her construction plans. Okay, here you will see she has bad spirits as well as good spirits. All right, so she will consult the good spirits in order for her to get ideas on her next construction plan. Okay, then what happened? A year after Sarah's death, the house was open to the public. So although it was open to the public, it was still a mysterious place. Okay, you see, neighbors claim to hear doorbells ringing at midnight. Okay, and then the caretaker hears, sound of screws slowly turning and then hitting the floor. Okay, but when they go and see, there will be nothing. Okay, and then tour guides have reported seeing ghostly workmen with a dark mustache in the basement of the house. You see, tour guides meaning this place was open for people for viewing. That means tourists can also go and visit. Okay, so is the house truly haunted? No one can say with any certainty, but it is a fascinating story, and the Winchester Mystery House is still open for visitors who want to find out for themselves. Okay, so you understood this thing? Class?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's look further. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, do you believe in these creatures? Okay, tick the ones you believe. Okay, there are things like, these creatures are like ghosts, aliens, vampires, witches, unicorns, werewolves, fairies, mermaids. Okay, do you believe in any of this? Do you think any of this exists?
No.
Nothing exists. You have yes. Okay, if yes means which one? What exists? Ghosts exist, is it? Okay. Okay, then the others, nothing exists.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's look at number 2. Do you think some of the creatures in one are more likely to exist than the others? Which one? So which one you think compared to all there's the on the 8 that has been listed? So you think what someone just said just now, ghosts. So you think ghosts exist? I'm sure some people would have had experience. Okay, you see, like you say, you have experience. That means not to say that you have experience, but probably your friends would have told you, I went somewhere, I saw ghosts. You know, with this kind of thing. So the story carries along with us, and then we also tend to believe. Okay, read the article about a strange house, which we just read. Okay, which of the ideas in number 1 are mentioned in the text? Okay, look at number 1 here, all these 8 here. So which one of these is mentioned in the previous text?
Ghost.
All right, okay, what was mentioned was ghost. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at our text. Okay, let's look at number 4. Read the article again and choose the best answer, A, B, C, or D. Okay, what does it at the end of first paragraph refer to? Traveling, California, Sarah's life, or an obsession?
An obsession.
Very good. Okay, an obsession. Okay, number 2. According to the medium, why did Sarah's daughter and husband die? The ghost of gun violence had killed them. They were very depressed about the war, so that Sarah could make the ghost happy, or both had been shot dead by soldiers.
A.
Okay, let's check the answer. All right. Yes, the answer is A. Okay, number 3. What did Sarah Winchester find in California? A house with 7 floors, a house she could continue to build, a house full of mysteries, a house damaged in an earthquake.
B.
Okay, let's check the answer. Okay, B. A house she could continue to build. Okay, let's look at number 4. What are we told about the blue room? Okay, A. Sarah kept her clothes there. B. Bad ghosts were unable to enter the room. C. She went there to get advice. And D. Sarah sometimes slept there. So what do you think the answer is for number 4?
C.
Okay, C. Okay, let's check our answer. All right, the answer is C. She went there to get advice. Okay, that is where she used to communicate with the good spirits to get advice on how to continue building her house. All right, let's look at number 5. What happened at the house after Sarah died? There were unexplained events. B. Guides had strange visitors on the tours. C. Workmen continued to build on it. And D. People were too scared to visit it.
A.
Okay, let's check our answer. All right, the answer is A. Okay, let's look at exercise 5. Okay, circle the correct words. An obsession is a strong, what? Pain or passion you feel?
Passion.
Okay, very good. Okay, number 2. A medium looks for or makes contact with dead people.
Makes contact.
Makes contact.
Very good. Okay, the word spirit is another name for a ghost or monster. Very good. Okay, number 4. A victim is someone who
Suffers.
Suffers.
Okay, let's check. Okay, very good. Suffers a bad experience. Okay, number 5. A passage is in a building.
An entrance.
An entrance or a narrow corridor? What do you think? Okay, what's your answer? You said just
Narrow
now.
corridor.
Okay, we have 2 answers. Let's check which answer is correct. The answer is a narrow corridor. All right. Okay, number 6. An incident is?
An
An
event.
event.
An event.
Very good. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at question number 6. Okay, read about the incident below and choose the ending that you think was most likely. Okay. How do you think you would react in the same situation? Write a dialogue between you and the ghost of a famous person. All right. So before we write that dialogue, okay, let's look at this on the red box. Okay, legend has it that while spending a night at the White House in 1942, Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands was woken by a knock on the bedroom door around midnight. Answering it, she saw the ghost of former US President Abraham Lincoln staring at her from the hallway. How do you think the Queen reacted? Okay, what is the answer? She wanted to have a conversation with him. She thought it was a practical joke and laughed, or she was so terrified by the sight that she fainted. Okay, what is the answer?
C.
Okay. All right, very good. Okay, it is common sense, right? If you are to meet a ghost, I'm sure you will not even stand there. You would have run away. Okay, so now, okay, I'm going to give you an example. All right, do you know Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he dead or is he alive?
Dead.
Dead.
He's
Dead.
dead. So imagine he comes to your house or comes to your room when you're sleeping alone at night. Will you invite him? Come, let's sing together or let's dance together. Will you say that?
No.
No.
No, right? Okay, so I've come up with a dialogue here. Okay, let's look at my dialogue. Okay, so this is, okay, you write a dialogue between you and the ghost of a famous person. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, hey, you look like Michael Jackson. Imagine Michael Jackson has visited you, has come to your house to visit you. Then he said, ha ha ha, yes, I am. What? Okay, then I thought you were dead and I'm seeing a ghost. Do you want to dance with me for black and white? Then you answer, oh no, please stay away from me. I'm afraid of ghosts. Then Michael Jackson says, ha ha ha, don't worry, I'll not harm you. I just came to say hi. Okay, so this is how you write a dialogue, okay, between you and the ghost of a famous person. Okay, so this is a dialogue. So when you write dialogues, there's something called turn taking. So the first line will definitely be you. Okay, dialogue has to be between two or more than two people. Okay, so look at this. First is you, then Michael Jackson. You, Michael Jackson. It cannot be you, then Michael Jackson. No. So you still put yourself first in the first one, then the second one, the next person. All right. So you cannot write a dialogue with one person. It has to be a minimum two people. All right. Okay. So let's look at the next one. Okay. Complete the sentences with these words. Okay. Aliens, archaeologist, evidence, historians, myth, practical joke, spirit, theory. All right. Okay. You know what are archaeologists? Can you all hear me, class?
Yes.
Okay, what is archaeologist? No idea. Okay, now
They
you
study
use
about fossils.
study about what?
Fossils.
Okay, all right. Okay, so historians? What about historians? You know what is history?
Yes.
So what is historians? Any idea? Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to fill in the blanks with these words here. Okay, so let's do number one. A king was killed in that old castle. Legend has it that his dash
Spirit.
walks the hall at night. So what's the answer?
Spirit.
Okay, let's check. Okay, let's check the answer. All right, the answer is spirit. Okay, number two. I won't believe that story unless you give me some
Evidence.
Evidence.
All right. Okay, let's check. Okay, correct. Okay, number three. There is a or an about why Sarah Winchester built her strange house. So what is the answer?
Theory.
Okay, let's check the answer. Yes, the answer is theory. Okay, number four. It wasn't really a ghost you saw. Jerry was playing.
Practical joke.
Okay, let's check the answer. Okay, playing a practical joke. Okay, number five. Dash study and write about important events from the past?
Historian.
Okay, so now you understand what does a historian do? Okay,
Yes.
okay, you study about history. History means something that has already finished, right? So historians are a person who study and write about important events from the past. Okay, number 6. Does Tim really believe that little green dash live on Mars?
Alien.
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 All right, very good. Okay, number 7. My father is a or an what? Last year,
Archaeologist.
okay, he found
Archaeologist.
some ancient bones in the Egyptian desert.
Archaeologist.
Okay, correct. Very good. Okay, then last one. My favorite Greek dash is about a man called Icarus who flew too close to the sun.
Myth. Myth.
Okay, a myth. All right. Okay, so let's look at our next exercise. Okay, look at the words in bold in the sentences 1 to 6 below. Then match them with their meanings from A to F. Okay, let's look at number 1. I'm not going in that old house. Everyone knows that it's haunted. So, what is the answer? Number
D.
1 is what?
D.
D. D is what? Read for me, D.
Visited or lived in by a ghost.
Okay, let's check that. All right, the answer is correct. Visited or lived in by a ghost. Okay, let's look at number 2. Did you hear those sounds in the attic last night? They were very spooky. What is spooky? What is the meaning of spooky? So what?
Frightening.
Frightening. Okay, let's check. Okay, yes, it is frightening. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, I can't explain the dog's bizarre behavior. Why is it running around the house? So what happened to the dog?
F. Very strange.
Very
All
strange.
right. Okay, very strange. Okay, let's look at number 4. Nobody wants to kill you. Don't be ridiculous.
Silly or stupid.
Okay, let's check the answer. Okay, yes, it is silly or stupid. Okay, number 5. The pictures painted on the walls of the cave were remarkable.
E. Wonderful. Amazing.
Okay, let's check the answer. Yes, it's correct. Wonderful, amazing. Okay, the last one. The house is unusual. It's got stairs that go up to the ceiling.
C. D.
C. Different from normal is
What is
called.
All right. Okay, it has to be this. Okay, so our last exercise for today. Okay, let's look at this. Choose the correct answers. When you solve a mystery, you...
A.
Find
Find an
an
explanation for it.
explanation for it.
Very good. You find an explanation for it. Okay, number 2. You inherit something.
After
B.
someone has
After
died.
someone has died.
Okay, after someone has died. Okay, number 3. When you prove something,
You show that
Say that it is true.
very good. You show that it is true. Okay, number 4. If you investigate a crime, you...
try to find out who did it.
Try to find out.
Okay, let's check our answer. Okay, it is correct. Try to find out who did it. Okay, number 5. If you observe something, you...
See and notice it.
Yeah, not.
D.
Okay, let's check the answer. Yes, correct. See and notice it. Okay, number 6. If you discover something, you...
Are the first person to find it.
Okay, let's check the answer. Yes, you are the first person to find it. Okay, number 7. If something confuses you, you...
1, 2, 3.
You
Confuses you.
don't understand it.
Don't understand it.
Okay, very good. You don't understand it. Okay, number 8. When something disappears, you
Can't
Can't
see it.
see it.
can't see it. All right. Okay, so thank you for joining today's class. Okay, let me come back.